Bucky Barnes took over as Captain America after Steve Rogers was seemingly killed in Captain America, Volume 5, issues number 25 to 30, 2007. Rogers was killed in issue number 25, and Bucky officially became Captain America in issue number 34. James Buchanan, Bucky Barnes, originally introduced in Captain America Comics number 1, 1941 as Steve Rogers' young sidekick, served courageously through World War II and was presumed dead near the war's end. Decades later, Bucky resurfaced in Captain America, Volume 5, number 6, 2005, brainwashed as the Soviet assassin Winter Soldier under Hydra's control, equipped with a bionic arm. In 2007, after regaining his memory, Bucky rejected programmed control and seized Captain America's shield from S.H.I.E.L.D.'s helicarrier, acting on a letter from Steve Rogers expressing his wish for Barnes to succeed him. Bucky then wore a modified Captain America costume and served both as solo hero and member of the New Avengers, working alongside allies including Falcon, Black Widow, Sharon Carter, and Namor, while battling foes such as Red Skull and 1950s imposter William Burnside. In Marvel's narrative, Barnes faced trial for his past as Winter Soldier. He pleaded guilty in 2009 to 2010, received time served, and was later extradited to Siberia before escaping with Black Widow's help. He then began new missions to neutralize sleeper agents he unknowingly activated during his past operations. With Captain America returning via Captain America Reborn 2009, Bucky handed back the shield and briefly resumed his Winter Soldier identity. The mantle eventually passed to Sam Wilson, Falcon, but Barnes continued heroic work both on Earth and in secret operations as the man on the wall protecting the planet from hidden threats. Most recently, Bucky organized a team of outcasts called the New Avengers in New Avengers number 1, 2025, working alongside anti-heroes such as Carnage and Namor to battle dangerous Illuminati duplicates. In summary, Bucky's mantle adoption spanned from 2008 to mid-2009. His tenure marked a period of redemption, leadership, and deep personal transformation, from sidekick turned brainwashed weapon to free agent to Captain America to covert protector. James Rhodes began his service as Iron Man during a crisis in Iron Man 1968, number 170. In that issue, Tony Stark's struggle with alcoholism during the Demon in a Bottle storyline left him unable to don the armor. Rhodes, a Vietnam War veteran and Stark's trusted pilot since Iron Man number 118, took over full armor control to continue the hero's duties. Rhodey's first step in replacing Stark became the official takeover when he entered Iron Man number 284, 1992. Issue number 284 revealed Stark in suspended animation, so Rhodes donned the newly designed heavy armament suit later named War Machine. Though he initially called himself Iron Man, the armor's nickname caught on. Rhodey's formal adoption of the War Machine identity occurred in West Coast Avengers number 94, 1993. In that issue, he accepted the codename and stepped into a founding role for the West Coast Avengers team, operating under a militarier, more aggressive armored persona. During these years, he participated in crossover arcs like Secret Wars, 1984, and Armor Wars, 1988, and led field missions while maintaining Stark Industries operations. When Tony Stark was presumed dead during the late 1990s, Rhodey briefly resumed the Iron Man title. He managed Stark Enterprises and defended against villains such as Living Laser and the Second Spy Master. Eventually, Stark returned and reclaimed both the title and armor, while Rhodey remained as War Machine. Rhodey's progression from trusted pilot to armored hero spanned over a decade. He first filled in when Stark faltered, and briefly retook Iron Man when Stark fell. His contributions included organizational leadership, armored combat, and membership in the Avengers West Coast. Jane Foster first appeared as a nurse in Journey into Mystery number 84, 1962, treated patients for Dr. Donald Blake, Thor's original identity. Foster returned occasionally as Blake's professional contact and love interest until being written out under Odin's orders in Thor number 126, 1966. Thor Odinson became unworthy of wielding Mjolnir in Thor Volume 4, number 1, 2014. A supernatural enchantment declared that only the worthy could lift the hammer, and Thor lost that status. Beginning in 2015 with the mighty Thor number 1, an unknown individual wielded Mjolnir to defend Earth from frost giant invasion, revealing a female hero. Thor Odinson attempted to reclaim the weapon, but discovered someone else had claimed the mantle. After several issues, in Thor Volume 4 number 8, 2015, the hammer-bearer was revealed as Jane Foster, now a doctor undergoing chemotherapy for cancer. Foster carried the title Thor and joined the Avengers in All New, All Different Avengers 2015. While wielding Mjolnir, Foster gained abilities of flight, storm summoning, and godlike strength, but each transformation radiation worsened her cancer by purging chemotherapy drugs. She served as Thor from the Mighty Thor number 1, 2015, through the Mighty Thor number 700, 2018, sacrificing herself to save Earth in the Mighty Thor number 706, 2018. Thor Odinson restored Foster's life in a storm ritual after her death, after which she focused on recovery and later became the new Valkyrie in Jane Foster, Valkyrie number 1, 2019. During the War of the Realms event, Foster reclaimed Mjolnir and the Thor mantle in Jane Foster and the Mighty Thor number 1, 2022, defending Asgard against Hela, Ulik, Enchantress, and Malekith's daughter. Foster's mantle progression began as a supporting professional, moved to wielder of Thor's hammer, transitioned to Valkyrie, and culminated in her return as Thor. Her journey combined medical precision, mystical empowerment, personal sacrifice, heroic leadership, and cosmic warfare. Catherine Elizabeth Bishop first appeared in Young Avengers number 1, 2005, introduced as a wealthy Manhattan teenager skilled in archery, fencing, swordsmanship, martial arts, and martial boxing. During the Young Avengers Presents Limited Series, 2008, Bishop interacted again with Clint Barton, operating as Ronin, testing her skills and earning his respect. She then received Hawkeye's bow and arrows from Jessica Jones, alongside a message from Captain America, endorsing her codename in Young Avengers number 12, 2006. Bishop officially began using the Hawkeye mantle in Young Avengers number 12, simultaneously becoming the third person to hold that identity after Clint Barton and Wyatt McDonald. During the Civil War crossover, 2006 to 2007, she opposed the Superhuman Registration Act alongside her teammates and confronted Barton, stating her use of the Hawkeye name honored his legacy. After the storyline, Bishop co-starred with Barton in Hawkeye, 2012, fighting street-level crime while operating jointly under the Hawkeye identity. She led the revived West Coast Avengers in West Coast Avengers number 1, 2018, partnering with Gwen Poole and adopting a land shark named Jeff. Throughout her tenure, Bishop used her wealth to support the Young Avengers base, trained in multiple weapons and combat forms, served in major crossover events like Secret Invasion 2008 and Siege 2010, and shared leadership and archery duties with Barton. Captain America remarked that the world is big enough for 2 Hawkeyes when Barton returned to the role. Her progression from supporter to fully acknowledged successor began in 2005, became official in 2006, grew in 2012, and expanded into team leadership by 2018. Bishop's journey embodies skill, recognition, teamwork, and mantle succession under the name Hawkeye. Sam Wilson first appeared as the hero known as Falcon in Captain America number 117, 1969, as a former social worker from Harlem with a red-tailed Falcon partner named Redwing. As Falcon, he earned Steve Rogers' trust and joined Rogers in major battles, including against the Red Skull, and he developed jet-powered wings in Captain America number 170, 1974. Wilson first wore Steve Rogers' costume as Captain America in Captain America number 126, 1971, when Rogers was absent, and again in Captain America Sentinel of Liberty number 8, 1998, after Rogers was believed dead following a conflict with the Sons of the Shield. That issue established Wilson's ability to honor the symbol responsibly, fighting hate groups in Harlem. Steve Rogers' super soldier serum began failing during the all-new, all-different relaunch. Rogers aged rapidly, officially passed the Shield and title to Wilson in Captain America, Volume 8, number 25, 2014. Wilson's first solo series, Captain America, Sam Wilson number 1, 2015, introduced him as the new Captain America, leading missions against Hydra and joining the Underground Avengers. During his tenure as Captain America, Wilson led major arcs including Secret Empire, 2017, during which he confronted Hydra infiltration while working with both Rogers and the Young Avengers, and United States of Captain America, 2021, when Rogers asked him to return to action after the Captain's network was attacked. In 2022, Wilson starred in Symbol of Truth number 1, solidifying his role as a national symbol. His mantle shift concluded when Steve Rogers returned, rescinded the title, and Wilson resumed the Falcon identity while retaining influence in global missions. Wilson's journey from Harlem caregiver to winged hero to official shield bearer and back to Falcon marks a clear lineage. Miles Gonzalo Morales first appeared in Ultimate Comics, Fallout number 4, 2011, as a teenager from Brooklyn who discovered spider-like powers after being bitten by a genetically altered spider. The original Spider-Man of his world, Peter Parker, died in Ultimate Comics Spider-Man number 160 during Death of Spider-Man, 2011, leaving the identity open. Morales first donned a Spider-Man costume in Ultimate Comics Fallout number 4 to stop a robbery, then officially adopted the Spider-Man mantle in Ultimate Comics Spider-Man number 1, defending defending against villains including Electro, Scorpion, and the Prowler. The new hero then faced moral complexities involving his uncle Aaron Davis, known as Prowler, and public backlash over using Parker's identity. In Spider-Man number 1 to number 5, 2012, Parker traveled from Earth 616 to the Ultimate Universe and met Morales for the first time. The encounter confirmed Morales as the rightful Spider-Man and cemented his legacy. During the 2015 Secret Wars event, the Ultimate Universe and Earth 616 merged. Morales, along with his friends and family, were integrated into Earth 616 history. Following this, Morales received his own series titled Spider-Man, Volume 2, Number 1, 2016, continuing his role as New York's Spider-Man in the main universe. Morales' abilities include superhuman strength, agility, stamina, reflexes, wall crawling, and a unique bioelectrical venom blast. Alongside solo work, Morales joined Avengers and Champions teams in Earth 616, solidifying his position in the hero community. In summary, Morales began as a Brooklyn student, claimed Spider-Man's identity after Peter's 2011 death, met Parker in mid-2012, transitioned to the main universe in 2015, and has led his own series since 2016. Riri Williams first appeared as a genius engineering student in Invincible Iron Man Volume 2 Number 7, 2016, portrayed as a 15-year-old attending MIT using stolen campus supplies to build a prototype armor. She debuted in full armor in Invincible Iron Man Volume 2 Number 9 under the title Ironheart, intercepting a prison escape attempt and demonstrating her technical brilliance. After improving her armor and adding Tony Stark-based AI, she formally adopted the name Ironheart in Invincible Iron Man Volume 3 Number 3, 2017. Riri confronted her first serious challenge in Invincible Iron Man Volume 2 Number 11 by stopping a runaway truck carrying fugitives in New Mexico, showing practical heroism and suit functionality. After this, Tony Stark visited her in Invincible Iron Man Volume 2 Number 12 and formally endorsed her work, creating a mentor-student dynamic. Riri's progression continued where she refined her armor and her identity with support from Stark's AI. She joined the Champions team and participated in major conflicts like Secret Empire 2017, opposing a Hydra-controlled Captain America. She also appeared in Infamous Iron Man 2016, helping Dr. Doom by confronting him after Doom claimed the Iron Man mantle, and later aiding Latveria toward its first free election. In the 2018 Ironheart series, Riri stepped out of Stark's shadow by solving personal mysteries distinct from her predecessor's legacy. She gained cosmic-level relevance through team-ups in Marvel Rising, Heart of Iron 2019, including work with the Secret Warriors. On-screen, Riri first appeared in Black Panther: Wakanda Forever 2022 as a Chicago-based inventor who built her suit to help protect Wakanda. She will headline the Disney Plus Ironheart miniseries launching June 24, 2025, which follows her return home, expanded armor development, and conflicts involving Parker Robbins, the Hood, in Chicago. Riri's mantle follows this sequence: invention and prototype armor in mid-2016, formal Ironheart identity by early 2017, mentor-supported evolution through solo and team missions including Champions and Secret Empire, creative independence in 2018 series, cosmic roles in 2019, and lead of her own series in 2025. Her journey demonstrates intellectual legacy transition under the Iron Man mantle, from student to independent armored hero. Laura Kinney first emerged as X-23, a genetically engineered clone created to mirror Wolverine's abilities in Nyx Number 3, 2004, crafted by Dr. Sarah Kinney within the Weapon X project to serve as a lethal assassin. She debuted with retractable claws, 2 per hand and 1 per foot, healing power, heightened senses, and an adamantium coating on her claws. Kinney's early missions in X-23 Number 1 to 6 and X-23 Target X Number 1 to 6 revealed her brutal upbringing under Weapon X control, her escape, and attempts at rebuilding life as a covert operative linked to X-Men. She joined covert missions with X-Force, and later trained with young heroes at Avengers Accelerator and Avengers Academy, developing moral conscience beyond her programming. Following Wolverine's apparent death in Death of Wolverine, 2014, Logan's clone daughter stepped forward in the All-New Wolverine series, beginning All-New Wolverine Number 1, 2015. She fully adopted the Wolverine mantle and costume from 2015 through 2018, sharing her mission with her younger clone sister Gabby, Honey Badger, rescuing mutants, battling enemies like Alchemax clones, and evolving as a heroic figure. When Logan returned in Return of Wolverine, 2018, Kinney relinquished the Wolverine name and reverted to X-23 in the X-23 Volume 4, where her journey toward identity outside the Wolverine legacy was explored. She reclaimed the Wolverine title in Laura Kinney Wolverine Number 1, 2024, and its subsequent run into 2025, leading missions to defend mutant kind under the mantle of Wolverine again. Kinney's mantle progression spans from X-23 assassin beginnings to becoming the official Wolverine successor, then independence as X-23, and finally leading as Wolverine once more since 2024. Her path reflects transformation from engineered weapon through moral awakening to legacy custodian under the Wolverine name. Amadeus Cho first appeared as a teenage genius in Amazing Fantasy Volume 2, Number 15, 2005, a Korean-American prodigy with hyper-intellect and hacking prowess. Early in his arc, Cho became an ally of Bruce Banner's Hulk during Incredible Hercules and Incredible Hulk stories, helping on missions alongside teams like the Champions and Protectors. During the Totally Awesome Hulk initiative, Banner absorbed lethal gamma radiation, prompting Cho to engineer nanites that extracted that energy into his own body. Cho first transformed into the Hulk in the Totally Awesome Hulk number 1, donning the mantle of the Hulk while retaining his scientific intellect and emotional control. Cho served as the Hulk across a 23-issue run, 2015 to 2017, during which he joined the Champions and confronted threats like Hydra and Secret Empire. He also confronted cosmic adversaries and led missions during events like World War Hulk 2, The Incredible Hulk number 709 to 717, 2017 to 2018, during which inner conflict between intellect and rage emerged. To contain that inner struggle, Cho embraced a smaller Hulk form by using second-generation nanites, rebranding himself as Brawn following the Incredible Hulk number 717, retaining gamma strength with full mind control. As Brawn, he continued championing global threats, leading the Agents of Atlas during War of the Realms. Cho's mantle progression began as a human ally and tech support to the Hulk, advanced to inheriting the Hulk identity with intellect intact, shifted into Brawn to reconcile power with self-control, and continues as a leader among Earth's heroes. Shuri, the sister of T'Challa, first appeared in Black Panther number 2, 2005. Initially introduced as a brilliant inventor and the Princess of Wakanda, Shuri's role evolved significantly over time. In Black Panther number 5, Shuri officially assumed the mantle of the Black Panther after her brother, T'Challa, fell into a coma. Despite initial rejection by the Panther god, Bast, due to her perceived arrogance, Shuri persevered. She donned the Black Panther suit and successfully defeated the villain Morlun, proving her worthiness to Bast and the people of Wakanda. Shuri's tenure as the Black Panther was marked by her unique approach, blending her technological expertise with the traditional responsibilities of the role. She faced numerous challenges, including defending Wakanda from external threats and navigating internal political dynamics. Her leadership was further solidified during the Time Runs Out storyline in 2015, where Shuri sacrificed herself to hold off the villain Proxima Midnight, allowing T'Challa to escape. Her death was later reversed, and she returned with enhanced abilities, having trained in the Jalia, the spiritual realm of Wakanda. In subsequent storylines, Shuri continued to serve as a key figure in Wakanda's defense and governance, occasionally stepping into the Black Panther role when needed. Her character development reflects her growth from a supportive sibling to a formidable leader in her own right. Eli Bradley first appeared in Young Avengers number 1, 2005, introduced as a teenager from the Bronx who became the hero known as Patriot, inspired by his grandfather Isaiah Bradley's legacy. Isaiah Bradley took the Captain America identity in World War II after experimental serum testing. After Patriot joined the Young Avengers, he falsely claimed powers from a blood transfusion while secretly using mutant growth hormone to appear superhuman. When teammates Wiccan and Hulkling exposed his use of the hormone during Young Avengers number 11 to 12, Patriot left the group, then rejoined during an attack by Super Skrull in Secret Invasion. During a battle with Kree and Skrull forces, Patriot shielded Captain America from gunfire and was critically wounded. Isaiah then donated blood in Young Avengers number 12, which granted Elijah genuine super soldier abilities, including enhanced strength, speed, endurance, healing, and senses. Patriot then wielded a triangular star-spangled shield resembling Isaiah's and white metallic throwing stars. Patriot fought in major conflicts, including the Civil War, as part of Captain America's Secret Avengers, and worked alongside Runaways in Civil War, Young Avengers, and Runaways. He also participated in the Secret Invasion Skrull conflict and defended Asgard during Siege, alongside the Young Avengers. In the Children's Crusade storyline, 2010 to 2012, Patriot embarked on a mission to rescue the Scarlet Witch, suffered personal losses, and ended that arc, stepping away from the team to focus on voter registration work in the Midwest and Arizona. Elijah later returned to assist allies, including Black Panther, in defending Wakanda, and continued hero duties while symbolizing multi-generational super soldier heritage. His mantle progression moved from inspired young rogue using illegal enhancement to genuine super soldier receiving family blood aid, to steadfast team hero in national and cosmic events, and finally to community-focused hero with intermittent global action post-2012. Carol Danvers first assumed the mantle of Captain Marvel in Captain Marvel #1, 2012, after being advised by Captain America, who encouraged her to take on the title. In this issue, Danvers received a new uniform, blending her Air Force background with the traditional star insignia. Danvers' tenure as Captain Marvel unfolded across Captain Marvel Volume 1, #1 to #17, where she explored her personal history and cosmic role while defending Earth from threats including the Absorbing Man and Kree forces. Rogers appeared in her early mission, helping her learn the responsibilities of Earth's protector. In late 2013, she led the crossover event The Enemy Within, battling Yonrog, the Kree leader behind her origin, and suffering memory loss before regaining clarity. Carol then joined Avengers Volume 5 as Captain Marvel, serving on Steve Rogers' team during high-stakes missions. A second Captain Marvel series, Volume 2, continued her exploits, taking her from New York to cosmic frontiers as she defended both Earth and interstellar communities. Throughout her time as Captain Marvel, Danvers maintained command position, represented global heroism, and secured her association with the Star Insignia mantle across 2 series and Earth-critical storylines. Her mantle progression is clear. In 2012, she adopted the title and uniform, then led Captain Marvel through personal and galactic challenges in Volumes 1 and 2, joined the Avengers battlefield, and upheld the Captain Marvel identity as an influential symbol of heroic leadership. Scott Lang first appeared as an electronic-savvy ex-convict in the Avengers #181, 1979, caught stealing the Ant-Man suit and later becoming its new bearer after Hank Pym relinquished it to save Lang's daughter, Cassie Lang. Lang's inaugural costumed role debuted in Marvel Premiere #47, 1979, marking his official start as the second Ant-Man. Lang's suit granted him size-shifting abilities using Pym particles, preserving normal strength at small size, and enabling telepathic ant communication via cybernetic helmet. Early actions as Ant-Man included saving his daughter's surgeon, prompting Pym to formally pass on the suit. Lang joined the Avengers and later the Guardians of the Galaxy while balancing crime fighting and family life. His tenure included membership in the Fantastic Four, Future Foundation, Heroes for Hire, and Mighty Avengers. During the Avengers Disassembled storyline 2004, Lang died in battle, then was resurrected in Avengers: The Children's Crusade. After resurrection, he led the Future Foundation and founded Ant-Man Security Solutions. Lang's mantle progression began with inheriting Ant-Man's identity, continued through decades of team service, included death and rebirth, and extended into leadership roles later on. His journey highlights redemption, legacy continuation, and heroism within the Ant-Man lineage. Kamala Khan first appeared in Captain Marvel #14, 2013, as a background character who idolized Carol Danvers, the former Ms. Marvel, and dreamed of heroism. She briefly appeared again in All New Marvel Now, #1 #1, 2014, before her full introduction as a teenager from Jersey City with shape-shifting abilities triggered by Terrigen Mist in Ms. Marvel #1, 2014. After discovering her polymorph power and creating an original costume, Kamala adopted the mantle of Ms. Marvel in Ms. Marvel #1, 2014. Honoring Danvers' legacy while creating her own identity. Her name choice followed Danvers' elevation to Captain Marvel in 2012, which left the title Ms. Marvel available. In Ms. Marvel #17, she met Danvers during a conflict in Jersey City as part of the build-up to Secret Wars. Danvers initially doubted her use of the mantle, but officially endorsed Kamala after jointly rescuing her brother and proving her spirit. Danvers also provided Kamala with a communication device to summon backup when needed. Following the Secret Wars multiverse event, Kamala joined the all-new, all-different Avengers team in Avengers #3, 2015, working alongside young heroes Sam Alexander and Miles Morales under Tony Stark's invitation. She further co-founded the Champions superhero group with Nova and Spider-Man in mid-2016, following ideological disagreements with Danvers over Civil War II, 2016. Kamala later helped guide Danvers through shared time travel experiences in Generations, Ms. Marvel and Ms. Marvel #1, 2017. Her influence and courage secured her place as Ms. Marvel even after their temporary rift. Her journey continued with her involvement in Inhumans vs. X-Men 2016 and membership in teams like Empire, Champions, Secret Warriors, and Young Avengers. This progression shows Kamala stepping from admirer to active defender of Jersey City, earning Danvers' approval, joining a national team soon after, breaking off to lead a youth-focused team, and expanding her role across hero teams while retaining the Ms. Marvel title. John F. Walker grew up in Custer's Grove, Georgia, served in the U.S. Army, and accepted superhuman enhancement through the Power Broker's serum to honor his fallen brother. He first emerged as Super Patriot in Captain America #323, presenting himself as a striking alternative to Steve Rogers and publicly challenging Rogers' ideals. When Rogers relinquished the shield during the Captain America No More storyline, Walker was selected by the Commission on Superhuman Activities to take the Captain America mantle, and first appeared as that successor in Captain America America number 333, 1987, continuing through issue number 350. During this run, he donned the familiar red, white, and blue costume, attempted to match Rogers' legacy, and clashed with teams including the West Coast Avengers. Walker's tenure ended in Captain America number 350 when Rogers returned and reclaimed the shield. The government then recreated Walker's identity as U.S. agent in Captain America number 354, placing him in a black and red costume based on Rogers' brief captain uniform. As U.S. agent, Walker continued serving federal interests through teams such as West Coast Avengers, Force Works, Omega Flight, Secret Defenders, Dark Avengers, and New Invaders, often operating under government direction and exhibiting increased aggression. He experienced fluctuating relationships with teammates and at times struggled with violent impulses tied to his enhancements. Walker briefly reassumed the Captain America mantle in alternate realities, most notably a darker version on Earth, 8909, which ended in institutionalization, though these did not affect his main universe role. In modern narratives, notably in the Disney Plus series The Falcon and the Winter Soldier and the MCU timeline, Walker was chosen by the government as a replacement Captain America post-Endgame. He briefly carried the shield before being stripped and renamed U.S. agent under Contessa Valentina Allegra de Fontaine's direction. In the 2025 Thunderbolts film, he reprised the U.S. agent identity among a squad of government-controlled operatives. Walker's mantle journey includes his start as Super Patriot, elevation to Captain America, transition to U.S. agent, periodic alternate universe captain iterations, and a modern return in both MCU and cinematic narratives under the U.S. agent title.